Hello friends. Now let us take up the second concept, understanding function-oriented programming paradigm. Simply, this is known as FOP. Paradigm. Actually, one tip I want to give you. If you want to evolve as a professional programmer, whatever in your study, whatever new term you encounter, you find the meaning of it. You know the meaning of it, and if possible, from real life angle, you understand it and own it. Actually, the terms are not unlimited. So, whenever you study something, if you find whatever technical word you encounter, then and there, not later, you find out the meaning. You can, if you want details, you can consult ChatGPT or Google. Then and there, you can get it. One thing I am telling you, the terms are not unlimited. So contextually, if you understand a word, you can easily understand and you can own it. That's why I am telling you this paradigm. Paradigm means simply methodology or implementation approach. We implement different tasks in different approaches. Just a simple example I give you, by that you can easily understand. Actually, you want to reach a destination, you are here. So, in order to reach the destination, several implementation approaches are there. You go by walk, use cycle, you can use bike, you can use car, or you can use bus. So, reaching a destination is the task. In order to implement that, you have different alternative ways, and every approach is having its pros and cons. So, that is called paradigm. Actually, paradigm, the term is very important because there are several types of paradigms. Mainly, three paradigms are there. First paradigm is procedural or sequential. Second one is POP. Now I am going to explain. Third one is WOOP, object oriented. Procedural, POP, and WOOP, object oriented programming paradigm. Okay, just simply contextually I am telling you. Now I am going to explain POP here. What is the procedural? Procedure means, you know that, the meaning. Procedure means generally, this is the procedure of doing something. This is procedural or sequence. If all these steps are implemented, like in mathematics, the task is achieved. You can get the result. So that is a procedural approach. Whatever programs we are going to perform now after these concepts, all programs are implemented in procedural approach. That means sequentially we write a set of statement. It may be 5, it may be 10, it may be 20, or it may be 40. Like in mathematics, all the steps are implemented, ultimately you get result. That is procedural programming paradigm. Second one is FOP, function oriented programming paradigm, that I am going to explain now. Object oriented, WOOP, that is advanced to function oriented. In future I will explain. Now let us focus on FOP. Actually, this one more thing I have to tell you. In the previous concept I explained to you, there are dozens of programming languages. Every language adopts either 1, 2, or 3 paradigms. For example, C language is there. C language implements, follows either a procedural paradigm or a function oriented paradigm. And as far as C++ is concerned, it adopts 3 types: sequential, POP, and WOOP also. If you come to Java implements, adopts only object oriented, a true object oriented programming language. As far as Python is concerned, it implements procedural, it implements function oriented as well as object oriented. In this way, first, whenever context comes, I explain to you procedural, simple one, like mathematics you have to implement. Now we are focusing on FOP, function oriented. First, we have to understand the meaning of function practically. Actually, without function, all core programming languages are having this concept. That's why you have to understand it practically from real life angle and technical angle also. Just a simple way I explain to you. Now, let us say this is a task you have to perform. This task name is A to F. This task name is A to F. And in this, if you analyze that, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now 6 subtasks are there. Now let us call it do A, do B, do C, do D, do E, do F. What are these? These are subtasks. In this, 6 subtasks are there. And actually, in programming, in order to represent a function, one name is there, and the name represents what it is doing, and the brackets, pair of brackets are there. It indicates a function. What you understand? What can you understand? This function means nothing but subprogram. So here, 6 subprograms are implemented one by one sequentially. Then A to F task. This is the, what is this? This is the main task. This is the main task. What are these? All these are subtasks. Understand? So hereafter 6 subtasks are there. These 6 subtasks are implemented sequentially. Your main task A to F is implemented. So hereafter, whenever the term function is used in programming, you have to understand it as a subprogram. Now, first let us consider the function concept from a real life angle. In real life angle, we can treat a function as a specialist. That we see that by seeing the 4 examples, you can have 100% clarity over that. Now, here you see, this is you. You want to get some task performed, that you want to get your house cleaned. For that purpose, one specialist you call. Who is the specialist? Cleaner. One cleaner you appoint, and you get the cleaning task done by him and all that. So this is the main task. Then cleaner performed it. Second one is you want to get your house painted. You want to get your house painted. Then here one painter is required, one cleaner is required. One means there may be more, that you don't bother. Painter is required and cleaner is required. Actually, the painter person may do cleaning also. When he is doing painting, he is the painter. When he is doing cleaning, he is the cleaner. In that way, you have to understand. So, how your house got painted? Your house got painted by the collective contribution of a painter and a cleaner. That point you have to understand. So, and one more example I give you. You want to get your house shifted from one place to other place. Then you appoint 3 types of specialists. Who are the specialists? Packer, lifter, and movers. Packer. First, all the articles should be carefully packed. Thereafter, they should be properly, carefully lifted and put in the vehicle. And mover, transporter. So how your house got shifted means by collective contribution of 3 specialists, your house got shifted. Once again I am telling you, packers may be more, but you treat them as one. And lifters may be more, you treat them as lifter. Mover, there may be one or more, but you treat them as one. And the same set of people may do packing, may they do lifting and moving also, transportation also. Then also you treat them differently. When they are packing, those are packers. When they are lifting, those are lifters. When they are moving, those are movers. Okay. Final example, beautiful example. You want to get your house constructed. In order to get your house constructed, you require number of specialists like architect, engineer, mason, transporter, plumber, electrician, interior decorator, etc. and all that. 10 plus types of specialists you require. Now, how can you tell how your house got constructed means by collective contribution of 10 plus types of specialists, my house got constructed. How your house got shifted by collective contribution of 3 types of specialists, my house got shifted. How your house got painted by collective contribution of 2 types of specialists, one is painter and a cleaner, my house got shifted. Here all these are specialists. These specialists in programming, let us call a function. So what they are doing? They are performing, this is the main program. What is the main program? Main task. that is shifting your house from one place to other. What are the subprogram? Packing, lifting and moving. Now, in a technical angle also, I explain the function oriented concept. Then you can have complete clarity over this. Actually, don't forget about coding and all that. This is student's mark report. You know that everybody knows, every student knows how the mark report is. So this is the student mark report. You have to write a program to prepare and print a student's mark report. These are the elements. Now you have to write the program. You have to write the FOR program, function oriented programming program. So in this, how many subtasks are there? That is very important. That is a very not intelligence, that is a matter of common sense. Okay, what jobs you have to perform? You see, you can easily understand. If you divide the subtask of that many functions you have to create. First one is read data. Here several data items are there, like student name, class number, roll number, names of the papers, marks in papers and all that. You have to enter. Reading data, that is, we have to enter data from keyboard and our program takes it and stores in the computer memory. That process is called reading. Thereafter, calculate total marks. Actually, you see, last line of this thing, you can find the total marks, and thereafter, so we have to calculate total marks. Thereafter, we have to calculate average marks. Average marks percentage means total marks by number of papers, average mark. That's the third subtask. Fourth one is testing pass or fail. Actually, if you want to give grade to the students, what you have to do? If student passes in all papers, then only he or she is entitled for a grade. So test pass or fail. That is another subtask. Thereafter, evaluating grade, calculating grade. Actually, you know that up to 35% pass percentage. Thereafter, 35 to 50 third class, 50 to 60 second class, 60 to 70 first class, 70 or above, distinction like that and all that. So that is evaluating grade. So thereafter, printing mark report in this format. So if you see, the main task of the program is preparing and printing a student's mark report. If you divide the subtask and all that, see all the names I have given. Suppose painter, you are able to understand what he is doing. Carpenter, what he is doing, you understand. Like that, whatever names you are giving to function, it should represent what it is doing. The first one is reading data. Second one is calculating total marks. Third one is calculating average marks. Fourth one is testing pass or fail. Fifth one is calculating grade. Sixth one is print marks report. So in this manner, functions play a vital role. So in actually in a function oriented program, if you take, it is composition of several functions. By collective contribution of all such functions, the program main task is implemented. In this case, by collective contribution of 6 functions, your main task is performed. In the house case, in collective contribution of 10 plus specialists, your house got constructed. In this manner, you understand every concept from the real life.